So in today's video, I want to talk about 5 common bad habits that South Asian men have that are destroying their chances in the dating market. Bad habit number 1 is poor hygiene and grooming practices. Now, I'm not just referring to the kids running around on the street in Pakistan and Bangladesh. I'm also talking about your average South Asian guy. So many South Asian men have just horrible hygiene and grooming practices. So specifically, when it comes to hygiene and grooming, making sure you're showering every single day, making sure you're putting on deodorant every single day, making sure when you're going out, you're spraying some cologne, making sure that you're brushing your teeth at least twice every single day. If your hygiene is horrible, horrendous, this is a huge turnoff to women. And along with hygiene comes the grooming practices. Make sure your grooming practices are on point. Make sure you're trimming your beard, right? Make sure you're getting a haircut at least once every single month. If your hygiene and grooming isn't on point, that is the number one biggest turnoff to women, man. Make sure your hygiene and grooming practices are on point. The second bad habit that a lot of South Asian men have is trying to flex with their career. Now, look, yeah, it's respectable that you're a doctor or an IT consultant or a lawyer or an engineer. Yes, women will respect the fact that you have your life together, that you make solid, good money. But at the end of the day, attraction goes beyond just the assets or the accomplishments that you've made in your life. You also need to spark that attraction. You need to connect on a more deeper level. You need to be that guy that she enjoys being around. You need to create that vibe, that spark, and that goes way beyond just trying to flex with your career, man. If you think that flexing that you're an engineer or a doctor is going to turn her on, it's really not. If anything, it's going to come off as really cocky, really arrogant if you're always talking about it. So make sure that you're doing a good job also listening to what she has to say. Get to know her as well. Get to know her as a person. Actually listen to the things that she's saying. Ask her questions back. It's not all about you. Actually listen to what she has to say and stop always talking yourself up all the time, especially when it comes to your career, man. Now, number 3, when it comes to bad habits, and this is actually kind of ironic in a sense, is a lot of South Asian men are very stingy. And the reason that I say it's kind of ironic is the fact that a lot of you guys have really good careers in the sciences, engineers, doctors, lawyers, right? But when it comes to money, a lot of South Asian men have this bad habit where if the product doesn't directly benefit them, or if something doesn't give them that instant gratification right off the bat, they're probably not going to spend the money on it. Now, trust me, I know a lot about this. I used to be an online personal trainer, and when it came to training South Asians, right, it was like pulling teeth from you guys, trying to get you guys to purchase a workout and diet plan. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's the habits that a lot of South Asian men formed growing up that their parents taught to be very careful with money. But there is a thing when it comes to being a little bit too careful. And in order to just improve in your life, not just with women, but level up in your life in general, you're going to have to invest in things that do help you. You're going to have to invest in certain things that'll help you on your self-improvement journey. And I remember when I was an online personal trainer for South Asian men, getting a lot of you guys to purchase even just diet plans was like pulling teeth. Having this negative mindset and being really stingy can really hurt you as well when it comes to dating. I'm not saying to go and spend hundreds of dollars on a first date or the first couple dates. I'm not saying to go to a nice fancy dinner or pay for a 3-course meal. But if you're not willing to spend at least a little bit of money, like say $40, $50 on a first date, you're really messing your chances up, especially in the long run. Dating isn't meant to be cheap. It's going to cost money. The irony of all of this is a lot of you guys have good careers, so spending $50 on a first date shouldn't be that much of an issue. And I'm not saying, again, to go fancy on the first couple dates, right? I'm not saying to take her to fancy dinners or really fancy 3-course meals or do anything outlandish. But on some of these dates, such as mini golf or bowling, you're probably going to have to spend at least some amount of money. So stop being so stingy when it comes to money, when it comes to going on dates. It's just part of being a man, being, a high value masculine man, taking the lead. In the beginning stages of dating, especially, you're going to be the one that's paying. Even if she offers, be a gentleman, tell her you'll take care of it. And again, it shouldn't be breaking the bank, right? Paying for a $40 or $50 first date. If you're struggling that much when it comes to money, you shouldn't be dating in the first place. When it comes to dating and relationships, it's not just a time investment, but money is also a factor. And in the beginning stages of dating, you should be the one that pays for a majority of these dates, man. Now, the final bad habit that a lot of South Asian men have is that they're really bad with time. I know there's this saying amongst us brown guys in the brown community called brown time, where typically Indian guys, South Asian guys in general are late to things, whether it be 20 minutes late, 30 minutes late, an hour late sometimes when it comes to meeting up for plans and stuff. And look, it might be cool with your chill friends, but here's the thing, man. When it comes to dating, you need to treat this serious, okay? Think about it from the girl's perspective. This isn't your friends that are chilled and laid back and cool with you showing up whenever. This is a girl who took the time out of her day to come meet up with you. This is a girl who took the time out of her day to look nice, dress nice, right? The least you could do is show up on time. And I know this should be very common sense. Trust me, every little thing counts. Best case scenario, show up at least 15, 20 minutes earlier prior to the date starting. You don't want to show up 20 minutes, 30 minutes late. It's just a bad look. No woman wants to be sitting around at a venue, just on her phone, waiting around all day for you to show up 30, 40 minutes late. Always be on time. It's just a courteous thing. I know a lot of Indian guys struggle with it. I know there's this saying called brown time where South Asians show up like 20, 30 minutes late, sometimes even an hour late to everything. You want to be on your A game at all times, especially when it comes to dating. So be courteous, show up on time, man. So these are some of the most common bad habits that South Asian men have. Definitely, if you're somebody who's making any one of these mistakes, don't keep doing them. Plan your dates better. Be on time. Don't be so stingy. Work on your hygiene. Work on your grooming. Definitely, when it comes to dating, every little thing matters. And if you're a South Asian guy who's struggling with your dating life, struggling getting better results in the dating market, wants to get over their fear of approaching women, wants to get better with cold approach, dating apps, increasing your attractiveness, I encourage you to check out the first link in the description and join my South Asian Warriors program. This is an online coaching program that I created to help South Asian men improve their dating life. Also, be sure to check out the third link in the description. That is my free Discord server. And with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.